Welcome to EAW News. I'm Barney Warren. Let's go back to this report from November 2017. We have reports of heavy rainfall overnight with more. Here's Nathan with the weather.
The weather with Nathan Ringtower.
Thanks, Barney. We've had heavy rainfall overnight which has led to extreme flooding. Several schools have been flooded, especially Anchorsholme Academy here in Blackpool. Let's see how they're getting on at Anchorsholme today with this report. This is Anchorsholme Academy in Blackpool. On the 23rd of November 2017, it was a totally different scene. The school was hit hard during a very heavy rainfall, suffering severe damage as it was completely flooded. Hi, I'm Wayne Bourne and I ride my scooter to stay resilient. Let's go see how the teachers at Anchorsholme stay resilient. Hi Gareth.
Oh hi Wayne, I can see you there.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm writing a poem which helps me calm down. This one's called Resilience.
Oh, let's go see how Mr. Dow copes with resilience. Hello, Mr. Dow. You must be busy. Hi Mr. Dow, thanks for letting us interview you. What was your reaction when you first found out the school was flooded?
Devastated, to be honest. It was to walk into your school and see it under 9 inches of water was really quite devastating. Didn't know what to do at that moment, and the staff slowly came in one at a time. They were equally devastated, but we very quickly realised that we had to roll our sleeves up and get on with it, and they literally did roll their sleeves up and their trouser legs up and started to mop and move the water. But it was a very, very challenging day.
How did you manage to stay resilient?
I think going through the experience together certainly helped. We were all in the same boat, excuse the pun, but we were all in the same boat. It was very difficult for us all, and we all realised very quickly that we had to tackle this challenge. We had to do what we could do. We were very fortunate in that the insurance company and other professionals came to our aid very, very quickly. But as a staff, together, we face the challenge together, and you know, we hear that word resilience often mentioned, and as a staff we in a sense had a team resilience to the challenge that we faced. And one of the best ways to get through moments that are hard is very often to find something to laugh at. Now when your school's flooded, it's difficult to find something to laugh at, but some fantastic souls on our staff team did find something to laugh at, because they took the boat that we have at the front of our school and they took it to the lake that was at the back of our school and decided to entertain the staff during a break by rowing across the lake singing a song. And it was a lighter moment that we all needed, and very often when you're faced with challenges, sometimes finding a positive amongst the darkness is very useful.
What advice would you give to other schools who find themselves in a situation like this?
I think the best advice that I would give was find the professionals who can help you with the bits that you can't deal with, because with any situation around resilience there'll be aspects of a challenge that you can manage, and there'll be other aspects of a challenge where you need to get help from others. So my best advice to a school facing a similar problem was, one, look after each other. Start by looking after each other. Realise that it's a challenge that can be resolved, and find the people that can help.
When you face challenges, how do you stay resilient?
One of the simple things that I tend to do when I face a challenge is count my blessings and realise that there's an awful lot about who I am and the life that I lead that's very strong and very positive, and there are also an awful lot of people who face greater challenges than I do. I learn from others. I build a confidence by seeing how other people cope, but I try and remain as thankful for who I am and for the opportunities that I've had, and that carries me through those challenging times.
Thanks Mr. Dow.
You can go back to sleep now.
Mr. Moore from Anchorsholme interviewing about his resilience. How did you use resilience to cope through this tough time?
What I decided to do was try and make something happy out of it. So as all the staff were really busy working and mopping, I snuck off and I found a ukulele in the Year 4 cloakroom. So I appeared with the ukulele singing rain-based songs as they were mopping to try and cheer everybody up, and I think it lifted everyone's spirits, and it worked.
This just proves resilience helps you bounce forward in times of trouble.
It's hard to believe that this entire field was underwater just a few months ago.
But thanks to resilience, Anchorsholme managed to pull through.
Back to the studio now. It's good to see Anchorsholme's resilience got them through this tough time. That's all for tonight. Goodbye.